Hello, I'm Allison Troy. Welcome to the third video in a series where I color the images from a Masters of the Universe poster book released in 1982. Today, I'm going to be coloring this page that is based on the cross-cell images of 5 of the 8 original figures released as the first wave of Masters of the Universe toys. Most of the images on this page are adapted directly from that cross-cell art. For Man-at-Arms, I'm going to go for his cross-cell art color scheme. I'll do the same for Merman. For Tila, it's interesting to note that this image is the only place in the poster book art with Tila in her snake armor. In every other piece, she's not wearing this armor. This is likely due to the shift that happened with the toy line, where the original version of the sorceress character was the one who wore the snake armor. But she got combined with Tila into a single character because Mattel executives didn't think 2 women characters in the first wave would sell to their target demographic of little boys. They would be surprised by how well Tila actually sold, and even drew girls into the boys' toy aisle. Mattel would correct this oversight of a single woman character in the next year in Wave 2 with Evelyn. Taking the place of the sorceress character was Zodak. Zodak was such a late addition to the line that he does not appear in any of the first 4 mini-comics released with Wave 1 figures. It's likely for this reason that Zodak only appears on this page of art from this book, as none of the other pieces include Zodak, and most of the art is inspired by art from those mini-comics. Lastly, we come to Statos. What's interesting to me about Statos is that his depiction here doesn't match his cross-cell art, nor the picture in the licensing kit that went out in 1982 with the first wave of toys. It almost looks like the artists of this book tried to combine the 2 images, giving us a Statos in flight. Statos also doesn't appear in any of the other pages in this book, despite being pretty heavily featured in the 4 mini-comics. Statos was originally envisioned as an evil warrior, and then in the development of this line, he shifted to becoming an ally of He-Man. My guess as to the lack of Statos in this art, in this book, is that like Zodak, there wasn't much for the artist to work with based on where Statos and the mini-comics would have been in the development stage when this book was actually being put together. To color this page, I used Prismacolor Premier Kohl Erase pencils. These are thinner and have a harder lead core than the normal Prismacolor pencils. These don't blend quite as well as normal Prismacolor Premier pencils, but they do have an eraser, and they erase pretty easily. I normally use these for sketching in my own art, as they really aren't ideal for adult coloring. However, since the art from this book was originally printed at a much larger size, it was a poster book after all, I figured these would be a better fit for the detail work I wanted to do. I reduced it to letter size so I could easily print it on my fancy cardstock paper, just using my home printer. I don't have the ability to print things at poster size, and getting something printed would be pretty costly. Other than just being able to get the fine details of the art with these thinner pencils, another advantage to these Kohl Erase pencils is that a set of 24 is less than $20, which is less than what a comparable set of regular Prismacolor Premier pencils would cost. The disadvantage is, with only 24 pencils, there are far fewer color choices than I'd normally have. Now, I'm going to put on some music so you can watch the coloring happen. So this is another page completed. I've got 3 so far. I've got a page with Beastman and Skeletor that I'm going to split up into 2 shorts, and there are 2 that I'll release as part of my Color and Chill series. Because I'm not sure of how those will release in relation to this video, I'll put a playlist together and link it at the end of this video so you can easily find any that you may have missed. I'll also add future videos in this series as they release, so you can always check back to make sure you haven't missed one. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like, and if you'd like to see more videos like this, including the other videos in this poster series, you should subscribe and set the bell notifications. Until next time, I'm Allison Troy, Retro Toy Princess, and I'll see you in the next one.